Okay, so walk us through the wedding day. What was it like?
So it was a beautiful fall day. After the ceremony, we were taking pictures at the front of the church, and I remember I was just smiling, and then I just kept seeing my bridesmaids walking up the aisle, and they were just like, this bewildered look. And so I looked at my mom, and I think it was my mom that told me, she said, there's a problem, we've been robbed. And so we looked through, and I think there were purses gone, there was a digital camera gone, wallets, that kind of stuff was all gone. You want to tell about the hurricane?
That's first of all, let me interrupt you for 1 second. It's never a good thing to hear somebody say, "Do you want to tell them about the hurricane?" That's bad.
Never a good way to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 2 good days, and then my father called, and so we better check the weather.
You had to spend your honeymoon nights with, 30 other people? That's terrible.
Romantic.
Not romantic at all.
Yeah. And there was no electricity, and there was no running water. And the bathrooms, you had to go outside to get to the bathrooms that you're sharing with hundreds of other people with no running water.
Did your church burn down? Something about the unity candle?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, so when we got back, my mom picked us up at the airport. Mm-hmm. And you guys were there at the airport when we got off the plane, and so we get in the car and we're excited to be home, and she said, guys, there's one more thing, we didn't want to tell you on your wedding night, but there was a little fire in the church. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she went on to tell me that we left in such a hurry to get to the reception because we were late because of the robbery, so no one blew out the unity candle. So it was on this beautiful wooden altar table, and the candle just burned right down through the beautiful wooden table and right onto the hardwood floor.
I just got married in August, and I'm just imagining what it would be like to come, between the robbery and then the honeymoon, and then you get back and you hear the news of the fire. What was your reaction? Were you in tears at all, or did you have a sense of humor about it? What went through your mind?
It was hard to believe then, and it's still hard to believe now. Yeah. And I feel like when we tell our friends and family about it, it's still hard to believe that really happened, that all 3 things happened. But now we look back on it, and it's kind of a funny story to tell. But at the time, especially in Mexico, there were times when, and we were in that shelter for, I think it was 4 nights, and I just remember I just was beside myself. I just didn't know what to do. So then Nick would be the one to say, it's okay, we'll get through this, so we learned kind of quickly how to help each other out.